Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday to you all. I hope that you guys are well. Today we are doing free yes or no questions today. We're also doing donated readings. If you would like to donate for a reading, all you have to do is click the pin comment and chat. Everybody should say how to reach out to me. If you prefer to keep things private, you guys can book a private reading with me. You can follow the link in Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I do private readings almost every freaking day. So feel free to reach out if you don't want people to know your business. I keep it confidential. I send you guys a private reading, okay? I offer video recordings, live streams, private live streams, and private written email readings if you prefer to have them typed out for you, okay? Hi, Joanna. We're both from NYC, so we understand each other too with the slang, which I really appreciate, Devin, because I went to New Orleans and honestly, it's a whole different world there. I had to learn, I had to catch up on a few things I didn't know. Hi, Emily. Hello, Bernadette. Joanna, it's good to see you. Hi, Tortoise Love. Happy day to you all. Happy Sunday. Good to see you all. My doggy died the one you for me last time. Oh my goodness, Emily, my condolences to you. Oh, I hope that your doggy's resting in peace. And I wish you so much peace in this time of grief, okay? I'm so sorry that happened. Much love to you, Emily. Much love to you. Hello, Joyanna. It's good to see you. Hello, Bernadette. Erica, if New Orleans was a whole new world, then living in Germany had to be a whole new dimension for you. I mean, yeah. That is interesting. It is like a whole different world. I mean, there's some things like you get there and as a New Yorker, you do feel kind of like at home. It's just hot. I think it's the attitudes, the vibes of the people there are very much like I don't know, there's something a little bit very much more of a chill vibe to me. In Germany, it was like a completely different world. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Today we are doing free yes or no questions. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. Before we answer any free questions, chat, it's so important for you all to know tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. Tarot is only picking up on current energies. Use any and all divination or any and all readings with a grain of salt, okay? No one's going to predict with complete accuracy what the lottery winning numbers are going to be, or what the what is it called what the job you're going to end up in for the rest of your life. No one can predict this with complete and total certainty, okay? But they can help you, guide you towards the path, towards the things that you want to fulfill for yourself or achieve, okay? So always use them as guidance. You are the master of your fate at the end of the day, okay, chat? With that said, if you are ready, feel free to post your questions now. We're going to answer 3 people before we get to Therania back to back, okay? Today's a shorter stream. I'm going to be out a little earlier today, and then I'll be back either tomorrow or Tuesday for some more readings, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me. Joanna, your question is Spirit rushing me to get out my head about my heartbreak? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her heartbreak, the energy surrounding her heartbreak at this time. Spirit in 3 cards. For Joanna, are you trying to rush her to get out of her head about her heartbreak? 3 cards for yes or no. The Hierophant. Yeah. Oh my God, your spirit guides are like, yeah, we are. Respectfully, we are. Your spirit guides are so brutal, Joyanna. Look they got the fastest night in tarot for your reading. They're saying the Hierophant. Yes, we are guiding you to get through this. The faster you get through this, the better you're going to feel at the end of the day. 4 of Wands here, chilling, relaxed, over it, at peace, at harmony with yourself, and at harmony with the world around you. Yes, we are. They're like, we are. You're going to feel so much better afterwards. I promise. Oh my gosh, Joyanna, I'm so sorry. Listen, grieve as much as you can. If you got to throw in a couple more hours of crying, of screaming, of saying F you, spirit guides. You do it. You do what you can, okay? You do what you can. Listen, every time I had a heartbreak, spirit allowed me to be in full grief, delusional, screaming, yelling, in denial. But that's just me. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Emily Boyd here. Is my house cursed? We're going to connect. We'll clear the energies completely, please, and thank you, spirit. We're going to connect to Emily Boyd's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies of her home that she's currently living in. Spirit, is Emily Boyd's house cursed? Is what I think it is. Is what I think it is. Your spirit guides don't have a clear answer for you, but they do want to say this. If you're concerned about it being cursed, whatever is causing you to feel concerned about, that is coming to an end, okay? We have here the moon, the 10 of cups, and the 10 of swords here coming through. Is what I think it is. There's something about it, night being a factor in this too. Maybe you're being visited at night. Maybe your home is being, I don't want to say ransacked at night by spirits, but I will say ultimately it's not a yes or no, but it's going to be dealt with. If you're happy to hear this, 10 of cups, 10 of swords here, whatever energy is making you feel like it's cursed, it's it's going to be dealt with completely, okay? So they do want you to not worry too much about this. So that is your reading. Not a clear answer, a little bit vague. I'm kind of curious as to why that is the case for you. Very interesting. Very odd, cryptic reading there. They have nothing else to say. Oh my God. This is good news. Elaine Tat, you're not asking specifically about this question, but Emily Boyd, for you, it looks like the problem is going to be dealt with, okay? Or investigated is the energy coming through here. Nothing goes right in this place. Ah! My God. I felt like that was the energy of investigation. All right, we're going to clear the energies. Good luck, Emily Boyd. Oh my God, I hope it's not cursed. Hi, Maria. How you doing? Scorpio 92. Emily, any good news for me? 3 cards for yes or no for Elaine Tat. Spirit, can we connect to Elaine Tat, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? And 3 cards. Any good news for them? The 3 of Cups. The Emperor. One more. And the 7 of Wands. This is what I think it is. You have some good news surrounding work and connections that you have at work, okay? Either you're building connections with people that you work around or work with. 3 of Cups, the Emperor, the 7 of Wands here. But it looks like you're building up some type of business thing or work-related thing, okay? So the good news is you've got good work-related, entrepreneurial-related, networking-related cause to be happy, like either getting closer to people that you're networking with as far as your career is concerned, building connections, networking connections, things like that, okay? So that's the good news coming your way. Yes, I am. Yes, work-related thing. Yep, awesome. So this is what your spirit guides would like to tell you. All right, everyone, please pause your readings. Hi, Camille. How you doing? Hello to you and happy Sunday. Pause your free readings, chat. We're about to get to our first 2 donations. The Rania, when you're ready, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get started on you when you're ready. Awesome. All right, so we're going to clear the energies. When you're ready, feel free to post your first question. You're very welcome, Elaine Tat. Happy Sunday. Good night. Good night, Camille. You're heading out now. Thank you for popping by and saying hello. Good night to you. Good night. Good night. What are the lessons that I need to learn this year? Clear the energies. Maybe connect to Thurania's higher self or spiritual team and all those who guide her, as well as her 2026 this year. Please and thank you. Spirit, in 3 oracle cards, what is like one of the lessons that she has to learn this year? And then we're going to get additional lessons if they come up. Hi, Samantha. How are you doing? So what I think it is. So what I think it is now. This year, you're going to learn how to accept okay, can we just one more confirmation? It's almost like you're going to have to learn the lesson of accepting being in the spotlight or having people pay attention to you. We have here the abandoned. We have here the celebrity. And we have here the ego, okay? That's interesting. So this year, the lesson is of you're being placed in some type of position where you are particularly drawing a lot of attention. And instead of trying to almost like hide away from the obligation, you're being taught how to be in the limelight. And it's interesting the ego is here, but this ego card is more of like facing the crowd rather than trying to get away from it. So this year, one of the lessons you'll be learning is how to deal with some type of public speaking and not shrink away from it. So you're being taught how to be the face of something. Be the face of something, okay? We have here the abandon, the celebrity, and the egotism coming through here. Very interesting. They want more oracle cards. Spirit, 2 more on this situation. Already getting anxious. Oh my God, you're like, that's not a lesson. I'm so sorry. Not the lesson I expected. Oh shoot. Spirit, 5 cards on this. We have here the Hermit. Look at that. We have here accident and meeting here. Oh my goodness. 3 more. The Hermit, the 9 of Cups, the Strength, the Judgment, and the 4 of Cups here. So what I think it is. Okay, listen. I mean, even though you're being put into some type of public view or forum as some type of public speaking type situation, with the Hermit, the 9 of Cups, and the Strength here, I will say they want to teach you how to overcome the fears of speaking to a public, okay? We have here the Judgment and the 4 of Cups here. Your spirit guides have a pretty good handle on who you are, what your personality is like, where it's heading to, where it was before. And there's something like they deem that you do have some special speaking qualities to you, or at the very least to be able to command a crowd a certain way. There's something about you, the way that you express yourself is compatible with public speaking or being the face of something, okay? And this year you're going to be learning the lesson on how to be in the limelight or in the public eye. All right, Spirit, 3 more cards for Thurania. Anything else you want to say about this? We have here the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the Page of Cups here. This is a separate lesson. It's the same lesson. Ah! All right. Why? Okay. 2 from here. They're talking about, this is a big lesson, Thurania. All right. Here's what I think it is. So there's almost like they want to, hello, Laura. How are you doing? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. So Thurania, already, just to give you a heads up, They're saying, even though you've had experiences maybe in the past where you had to talk in public, um, you're going to be building on this skill. Okay. I don't know if you have to do PR for your company or something like that, but we have here the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups here. They're saying, yeah, you've had disappointing moments, but be open to it. You're going to be surprised by how you show up for this future thing. Okay. And they want you to know that even though they don't want to exactly tell you the nature of why you have to speak to a public, we have here the cards of the creativity and the safekeeping here. Almost feels like you are protected in this future endeavor. Okay. And then we also have here the cloak and the armor. You're highly protected in this future event to come, okay? Even though they don't want to tell you with certainty what it pertains to. All right, so 2 more cards, Spirit. Anything else you want to say about this? Know about my disappointed moments. We have here the Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Is this a different event? Okay, it's a different event. What is this one about? Oh, this is what I think it is. Look how nice that is. Oh my gosh. So, Durania, this year, another lesson you're going to be appreciating. This is one that you're going to appreciate. This is a tinier one. You're somehow this year figuring out, you've have found a sanctuary to run to turn to hide to be able to recharge, okay? And it has something to do with your inner world, your mind. So it looks like you are creating a safe space for yourself or finding a space for yourself to just completely unwind and recharge, okay? It makes you feel light. We have here the Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here. We also have here the Retreat and the light cards coming out here. Look how beautiful. That is awesome. So I'm like, for me, I'm seeing a garden or like I'm seeing a pagoda. That's what I'm seeing, but this is related to me. They're showing me images of peaceful places. And they're saying that this year you have found that and you can retreat to it and it's easy to do it. So if you ever feel like heightened emotions or you want to disassociate from the world, you might even want to emotionally numb yourself. It looks like you can go to the sanctuary and free yourself in some way, shape, or form. This is a lesson you're being treated with, rewarded with in some sense, okay? So that is your reading. Beautiful. Public speaking, and then some kind of reward to free your mind, free yourself, a safe space for you, okay? I heard, Lord knows you deserve it. Oh my gosh. So that is your reading. Would you like to ask your next question, Tharania? Thank you so much for your donation. Okay, the energy spirit, please, and thank you. Thank you, Laura, for your donation. I appreciate you. And thank you to PBJJ for your mini question. I might call you PJ. It's just because it's less of a tongue twister. PPJJ. 11111. This is fun to say. You're so welcome. Yeah, I think I should change my username. All is well. Does Spirit have anything else they want to tell me about my future husband? Oh my goodness. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to Tharania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her future husband's higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as the energy surrounding their connection. Spirit, can you tell us anything about Tharania's future husband? 2 cards. Okay. 3 cards into this energy here. Oh, is it what I think it is? You're going to know this is your person because you're not going to run away from them, or you're not going to feel the desire to ghost or disappear on them, okay? So a huge energy coming from your person is that they make you feel secure. We have here the running, the caregiver, and the foundation here, family, security. You can really rely on this person, or you just feel like they have your back. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Swords here. You just feel really balanced in the connection with your person, okay? Very much at ease, very much at rest, not feeling burdened by this individual when you guys get together. Can we get 2 cards on what's going on here, Spirit? What are they like? Hi, Maria. I'm going to let you know when we're open for free questions again, okay? We have here the Hierophant. This person's very committed to the relationship as well. 2 energies come through with this reading for you. We have here the Hierophant and the Lovers here. Not only very committed to you in the relationship, but also very much committed to being a man of his word. So he's he prioritizes making sure that he can commit to his goals. There is a side message of if you try to stop him from trying to commit to a goal, like if he says like I got to do this for so and so, or I have to head to this place and do that, and he seems pretty serious about it, it's very important that you allow him to do these things. It's his way of counteracting some type of negative fear or negative opinion that he has of himself or of life in general. Like he's feels honor bound to commit to his what he says he will do. Okay, so very committed to you, but also very committed to being a man of his word. All right, so we're gonna get 2 cards on this energy here. We have here releasing, letting go, and we have here partner in crime. So what I think it is. He's completely over any and all past people. We have here the releasing and the partner in crime here. He's not holding on to any past people right now, and he kind of commits to releasing old people too. So that's very interesting. He is unburdened by his past relationships as of this time. And going forward is what Spirit is saying as well. Okay, Spirit, 3 more cards on this. Anything else you wish to say to Virani about her future husband? Temperance, very patient speaker, might be a slow speaker. 2 more cards, Spirit. So what I think it is. So what I think it is now. This person's, the way that they speak is, I'm not going to rush to say the next thing. I think before I talk. We have here Temperance and the Page of Swords here. We also have here the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. If he has, oh my God, this is like if he has nothing nice to say, he don't say nothing. 4 of Pentacles, the High Priestess here. He keeps a lot of thoughts to himself, okay? He would prefer to just move on with his life rather than to drum up any tension or issues that don't seem like it's productive to talk about. So it's almost like if he's frustrated with somebody, he may talk to them if it's valid, but if he's just annoyed, he's not going to say anything. Or he'd rather just move on from irritations rather than needing to address them because he's happy just to move on. So this one's a patient speaker. He's very diligent, very committed. Could be somewhat quiet sometimes, but he's just a careful speaker. All right, so Spirit, can we get the last remaining oracle cards on what the Rani's future husband is like? We have here Hidden, and we have here Mysterious. 3 more cards, Spirit. We have your Commitment, the Rainbow Reviver, And we have here the garden. So what I think it is. Oh, I like this person. Very much like a truth teller. So we have here hidden and mysterious here. I mean, yeah, he's kind of not really revealing in certain ways, but you can tell that he's very going to be very dedicated to you, very dedicated to the connection. He's also there's this just sense that he's happy to invest in those he is closest to. Okay, he's fun in a lot of ways. He's just not a super revealing person. Okay. So this is your future husband, Urania, kind of like a slow talker, intelligent, committed to you, committed to himself, and a lot of fun to be around, but also more of a listener rather than a talker. Okay. So if you've been hoping for somebody that just listens to you, I really feel like this is that type of person. Okay. And you feel at ease with this person. You feel safe with them. You feel relaxed. How lovely is that? Thank you so much, Thorania, for your donation. Enjoy your connection. And thank you so much for coming through. All right, chat, we're going to open up for 2 more free questions. And then we're going to get to Laura and PJ. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to Laura and PJ. Oh, this sounds great and grounded. I would say this person just comes through like he's the energy of a tree, just very wise, calm, serene. I'm still connecting to your energy. If there's anything, listen, we're not talking about like any pros and cons here, but if there's anything that could be frustrating for you in the future in the most coziest, most loving way, it's that he doesn't seem to speak his mind enough. Okay, that's the energy coming through. So we're going to clear the energies, close out the previous readings. You're very welcome, Thorania. And now we're going to get to Maria. Maria, has Philip entertained any new women romantically, or will me and Philip be a couple in 2026 again? Please, Erica. We're going to connect to Maria's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Philip's higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Clearing the energies of all the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit and 3 cards. Has Philip met any new people, women, romantically? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes, he has. The 8 of Swords and the Knight of Wands here is what I think it is. It's a current thought that I'm having. All right. So the answer is he has, and he has moved on quicker than one would expect of him. Okay. Which is pretty interesting that this is coming through. Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords, Knight of Wands here. Okay. The answer is yes, he is entertaining or meeting other women. And he has moved on pretty fast is what Spirit would like to tell you. So what I think it is. Part of why he has moved on really fast is because he wants to get over the heartbreak or the breakup that you guys went through. Okay. Good luck to you, Maria. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to get to Samantha. My spirit guides say I'm supposed to marry the Sag. I don't want to, though. Will they meddle in my relationships with anyone I try to pursue? Things with other than the Sag to stop me. Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team. Her spirit's like, you have free will. You have free will. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? As well as the energy surrounding this question. Spirit, will you try to stop Samantha and try to meddle in her relations with anyone to try and pursue things with others than the Sag? Will you try to stop her, Spirit? 3 cards. The Hierophant, the 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles is what I think it is. It's what the current things that I'm having. So your spirit guides are saying, listen, we're here to guide you, okay? We're not going to stop you. However, because there is a story to be played out, we will gently send this person your way again. Look at that. We have here the Hierophant, the 6 of Cups of the reunion, the reconciliation card. We got the 9 of Pentacles here. We know it sounds really crazy, but he will be guided to you. You don't have to date him. You don't have to hang out with him. You don't have to be like, yeah, please, I accept your love and your heart. You don't have to do anything like that, but they will guide this gentleman right on back over to you, okay, and your energy again. They're not going to stop you, but apparently there's something that needs to be fulfilled, apparently. Oh my God. Maria, are you still chatting with Philip? Are you guys still in contact? Clear the energy, spirit. Good luck to you, Samantha. Remember, you have free will. You can shut it down, okay? All right, clear the energies. We're going to connect to Bernadette, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. We're going to answer one more reading. Bernadette, messages from my spirit about my relationship. Anything hidden from me? So, spirit, is there anything hidden from Bernadette in regards to her connection? Clear the energies. Once again, can we connect to Bernadette's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her relationship, the energies of it? Spirit, is there anything hidden in her relationship that Bernadette doesn't see? Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Fool here. Is it what I think it is? What's hidden? Okay, this is very interesting. There's no other women here, but there is an energy of what's hidden from you is how much the two of you can be best friends. But there's something about ego needing to be set aside, that the two of you could have a lot of fun with each other, but ego is in the way. We have here the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Fool here. The Three of Cups with the Fool indicate like best friend vibes. So we're hanging out, we're talking, we're chatting, we're laughing, we're having a lot of fun, we're entertained and amused by each other. What you don't see about your connection is that you guys can become best friends, okay? It's just that ego's at the heart of the issue. So that's the energy for you. That's the energy of this reading. Philip sounds like he acts like and is built like Big Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. Oh my God. Yes, Maria. Will he tell me, Maria? I'm not certain. I can't answer all of your questions. Unfortunately, I can only give one reading per person, okay? I mean, based on the previous energies, would you know Philip to be the type to tell you? Has he told you in the past? Is he someone who respects you and tells you things? Is he someone who appreciates your time and tells you things? Is he someone who's open with you and tells you things? If based on past information that you have on Philip, because you guys were together for a while, would you expect him to behave like that? And if that answer is no, based on your past situations, then you have a clear answer for yourself, at the very least, a very likely answer. And I would just say, recall how he behaved towards you in the past and ask yourself, is Philip going to be this way or that way with me? I know this person. I lived with them. You know, that type of vibe. Clear the energies. He doesn't respect me at all. We were 9 years together. He used to be honest. He's not anymore, I guess. I'm just anxious. I would say, you know, I wonder if it's worth being anxious about a person, you know, who, as you say here, doesn't respect you at all. You know, is it worth being anxious about that person? Unless there is worthy things to be anxious about. You know what I mean? All right. So everyone, pause your free readings. I'm sorry, Maria. Everyone, pause your free readings. We're about to get to our next donations with Laura and PJ. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Laura, when you're ready, feel free to post your question. We're about to get to you. Or rather, let me know if you would like your question to be public or private. I'm about to close donations in about 10 minutes. I just wanted to do a really quick one today. It's good to see you all. Thank you guys so much for your time. Yes, it's been hell the last 3 years. Yes, Bernadette, I have lost my spirit because of him. Oh, I'm so sorry, Maria. All right, so part one. Healing past life heartbreak, betrayal, and abandonment that is repeating now. Angelic partner H is helping. When I first tuned into my heart, a green dragon was wrapped around my heart. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, how lovely. I'll be right back, Laura. As you type out your question, I'll be able to read it fully when I'm back. Be right back. All right, so part 2. So we're going to read it the full parts here. Healing past life heartbreak, betrayal, and abandonment that is repeating now. Angelic partner H is helping. When I first tuned into my heart, a green dragon was wrapped around my heart. Shielding. Oh, that's beautiful. Now dragon is laying to one side, inner child leaning against belly. H is like an aura above my heart, is not visible but glowing like a campfire. What does H or dragon have to say? And because I'm impatient, might they give a percentage of healing completed? It's very interesting. Hi, can I ask a free yes or no? Hi, Blessed. We're going to open up for one more batch of free readings after this, but I'm going to let you know. Actually, we have 6 more. We're going to open up for 6 more free readings later, but I'll let you know when we're open again, okay? Thank you so much for coming through. Spirit, 3 cards. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to Laura's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the angelic energy that represents H. Please and thank you. And the dragon, the energy that represents this dragon. Spirit guides, ancestors, and the entities that we have connected to. Spirit in 3 cards. Do you have anything to say about this situation? Collectively, please. Death, the 5 of Wands, and the strength and the judgment. So what I think it is. All right. Why would you say this? Collectively. One more. Oh, I see. So what I think it is now. Is that a yes? They have to, the collective energy connected to you, Laura, has to stop for a bit right now, okay? So you run the risk of being overwhelmed with emotions, with grief, with sorrow. And so for now, everyone's taken a collective break, okay? Before you kind of have like a mental breakdown or something like that. I don't know. It looks like they kind of accessed an energy within you that's pretty dark. It's like a dark corridor that you're just not quite ready to heal from at the moment. You know, all of us heal in different stages. Sometimes we're ready to face one issue one day, but we're not ready to face a certain issue the next day, right? So for you, they don't feel that it's the right course of action to pursue the next level of your healing, okay? We have here the death coming out here. Now that death is that full stop. With the 5 of Wands, that's that uncertainty. They don't feel like they should go further. So right now, it's like they put a pause on the plan. We have here the strength and the judgment here. This is just what they're assessing at the moment, okay? All right, we have here the breaking point, the female, the overwhelm here, the limit coming through here, followed by the inside and the conflict, okay? So you're kind of like they're saying you're at your limits at this time. So we're going to tap into 3 cards about why they feel this is the case, okay? 3 cards on why you feel that's the case. Actually, they're changing it. They're like, actually, we feel like it's more important to tell her why we're doing it. 3 cards on why you're doing this. Hi, Fairy Goddess. It's good to see you. Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups, 1 more. And the Ace of Pentacles is what I think it is. They're going to wait until you're in a more stable place in your conscious body, okay? Until you're in a more stable place consciously. We have here the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles coming through here. They want you to be on a stable foundation, whether maybe you have some things going on in real life that kind of need to get addressed. You need to be in a relaxed place where your emotions aren't running high or anything. They're waiting for you to be in a stable place emotionally, physically, okay? We're gonna get 3 more cards for you, Spirit. 3 from here, from the love deck, actually. We have here the Divine Feminine. We have here the Resolving Conflict. And 1 from here. And we have here the Death. Oh my God, double death for your reading. They are certainly trying to wait until you are at a stable place. So it's a full stop, whatever they're doing. So whatever you're connecting to, they have just decided, like, we're taking a rest. We're going to take a break until you resolve what you must in the conscious level. All right, so any other insights you wish to give, Laura, please and thank you. And one more thing, 3 cards. We have here the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Emperor here is what I think it is with this energy. That's what I think it is now. They're saying that balance will be restored. Is it on this level that I'm thinking of? They're saying that balance will be restored from their end, especially when something returns to you, okay? Whether this is a person, place, or energy. With the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Emperor coming out here, it does feel like it's a person because we even have the energy of the Empress coming out here to confirm the Emperor card here. So it does feel like counterpart energy, duos, partnership. Balance is restored when someone returns to you or something returns to you, okay? Doesn't have to be a person. But this is what they would like you to know. Okay, so last ends of this reading. Anything else you want to say to her? All right. 1 from here and 2 from there. We have here sexuality. 2 more. Okay. That's what I think it is. Oh, so they have one last message. It's not really about what to do next. It's just more so about their personal thoughts about it. They want to help you, okay? Both of these entities want to assist you. They just can't right now. They're at a block or a stone wall. We have here the sexuality, the longing, and the frozen stone wall here. The sexuality has nothing to do with sex. This is about longing, a great longing. We want to help. We can't right now. We're waiting for something to come back into balance, but we're here for you, okay? Just know that we are desiring to assist you, but we're putting a pause right now. So that is your reading, Laura. Would you like to ask your next question now? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. As you write out your next question, we're going to answer 2 more free questions, okay? And then we're going to get to you and PJ back to back. All right, so chat, if you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to Laura as next question and PJ. The donations is now closed, okay? Donations are now closed, but we're going to still do a few more free readings. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Clear the energy, spirit person. Thank you. Read with Yashika. Did he feel great after I confessed my feelings to him? By the way, I was so excited to tell you this. Oh, congratulations, Read with Yashika. What a great milestone to accomplish. Confessions are not easy, respectfully. It's always a crazy moment, no matter how confident you are. Clear the energies. Want to connect to Read with Yashika. Shooting your shot is always scary, no matter how confident you are. We're going to connect to Read with Yashika, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as R here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit and 3 cards. Did R feel great after Read with Yashika confessed her feelings to him? 3 cards for yes or no. Oh my God, he can't feel any better. Look at that. We got the sun and the Fool here. Spirit has no more other cards to show you. Sometimes that happens. The guy can't be more excited. He's bouncing off the freaking roof excited. Look at that Fool card here for you. Awesome. Look at that. And I love the excitement of this gentleman receiving his, dinner or breakfast. I love it. So the answer is strong yes for you. Strong yes for you. Congratulations. The gentleman is very excited to hear your feelings, okay? All the best to you. All right, clear the energy. So we're going to connect to Moss now. We're going to connect to their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Does Moss have any secret admirers that they're not aware of? 3 cards for yes or no. 8 of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. You do have secret admirers. In fact, one of them is even looking forward to interacting with you. So the answer is yes. And there's some on the way, by the way. You will have an exchange with one. 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles coming out here. The answer is yes for you. You're very welcome, Read with Yashika. Congratulations. We're so proud of you for your confession. Always proud of a person being brave. Oh my gosh. All right, everyone, pause your free readings. We will do some more. All right, so we're going to get to Laura's next question now, followed by, last but not least, PJ. I was going to ask about the past life associated with the last question. I'm curious about details of the life. I had a sense I was thrown out or excluded from my community, maybe tortured or killed. My goodness. All right, we're going to clear the energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Laura, as well as the past life that you're referring to here, because we have many past lives, but I'm sure you want to talk about the one that's here. We're going to connect to the energies of this past life. We're also going to connect to your soul, and your soul has the history of all your lives. Spirit guides, ancestors, the higher self, and the soul of Laura in 3 cards. By the way, but given what they said, general reading if they don't want to talk about it, no worries. Spirit in 3 cards, higher self and the soul of Laura. Would you be open to discussing her past life, the one she's talking about here? Okay. Okay, they're open to it. Okay, 3 cards. What would you like to say? Oh, they don't. They actually, okay, they are changing their mind, actually. They don't want to talk about it. They will be open to talking about it later. So maybe in a few weeks to a month from now. But they're not open to talking about it. In fact, I felt my throat chakra closing up, and they're highlighting the silence energy coming through here. Okay, so it's not that they don't have information to share, just that they like they can't share it right now, as of right now. All right, clear the energy. That might be the case, Devin. That actually might very well be the case. All right, so we're gonna clear the energies. We're gonna give you a general reading. You're very close to your spiritual team, Laura. We're going to close out the previous reading. We're going to reconnect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Laura, as well as the general energy surrounding you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Laura with our highest interest in mind. May we have a general reading for Laura, please, and thank you. 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords, Judgment, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, one more, and the 3 of Cups. This is what I think it is. Is that a yes? Okay, why would you like to say this? 1 for here. All right. 1 for 1 more. Okay. Okay, you got another one from here. One from here. Okay. And 1 from here. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. Is that a yes? Okay. You're so close to healing from your past life cycle, okay? You're so close. You're almost at the finish line even. We have here the tunnel and the healing coming out here. Look, it's the light at the end of the tunnel, basically. And it's interesting in that tunnel, I see like 2 dark figures almost at the end of it too. Like 2 people reuniting with each other. We have here the past life, repeated patterns. We even have time, but the 5 of Cups is what came out as an oracle rather than a tarot. So there has been some type of setback with your healing. You're almost at the end, but something has come about to repeat itself again. We have here the 7 of Swords and the Judgment, followed by the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups here. There's somehow a feeling of heartbreak and betrayal. Maybe you have been betrayed in this conscious lifetime, and you have been betrayed in a past lifetime, and this has come to repeat itself, okay? But it's almost like that heartbreak has come back to repeat itself in some sense, and this has caused some type of setback. Okay, I'm not sure if it's happening on a conscious level or a subconscious level, but they wanted to talk about this in a general way. You are so close to the finish line, but there was a setback due to something repeating itself. And it may be a feeling, it may be had been an event, but I do feel stuck in a heart space, okay, when I connect to this energy. All right, so what would you like to say about this exactly? Whoa. Okay, that's awesome. Hold on. 2 more. Why is this the case? You're going to get justice for the betrayal, okay? We have here manifestation. We have here the sacred woman. Can we get one more? You're going to get justice for these betrayals. The devoted. Oh my God, one more from here. The realization. And then one more from here. And the intuition. Is it what I think it is? Oh my God. Your spirituality is your saving grace, okay? Part of your justice is some type of self-recognition. We have here the justice, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. The justice for your wounds seems to be some type of self-understanding that you only need yourself or something like that. What am I tapping into? Like you're perfectly content on your own with your spirituality, connecting to the spirits, feeling a sense of camaraderie with kind of like incorporeal, is that the word for it? Incorporeal figures, like spiritual beings, wisps. You're manifesting what feels like a relationship with the unknown, essentially, okay? I've been waiting for this to happen. So we have here the manifestation and the sacred woman, followed by the only you, the realizations and the intuition. Almost feels like, but this is a thing that's happening slowly, okay? This development is happening slowly. It feels very exciting, because it's just like you're so content with yourself and with what you feel and what you know is here. So that's really beautiful. This is a slow progression, though. They do want to state that. They can't overstate it enough. All right, so can we get 2 more tarot cards before we wrap up our reading, Spirit? We have here the 6 of Swords and the Death here. Is what I think it is. Okay. And looking at the 3rd death coming out for you, Laura, this is awesome. I just want you to know that you are whatever this stop is, it will get better. It will be overcome. There will be a breakthrough. They understand this. It's just a part of the process, I suppose. They have to stop right now, but you will begin a breakthrough. You will begin a breakthrough in this small pit stop that they have made, okay? So that is your reading. I'm just so glad they give us so much clarity. Thank you so much, Laura, for your time. Good luck to you in your spiritual journey, and thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. Time ain't nothing to Spirit. It really ain't, Laura. I be telling people every time, they're like, when is this gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? And Spirit's like, soon, right? But when Spirit says soon, Spirit soon is like 5 months, rather 5 years. Dang, that happened real quick, right? In 5 years, right, Erica? That's my name. Like, Spirit, no, that took forever. 5 years of my life. Anywho, thank you so much, Laura. Good luck to you. We're going to move forward now to our last donated reading with PJ. All the best to you in your spiritual journey. We're going to ring the bell to your success as well. PJ, are you here? Good luck, Laura. Thank you so much for coming through. When you're ready, PJ, feel free to post your question in chat. We're going to get to you, and then we're going to wrap up the stream with 4 more free questions, then the mod portion of the stream, and I'll be out for the day. Be right back. Be right back. All right. Who are those teddy bear friends? Oh, these are my teddy bears. I had put them on this chair because they were behind this chair on a shelf. They were behind this chair on a shelf behind it. But I put them on this one because no one really uses it. And I like seeing their little faces. Make me so happy. All right, so PJ, clear the energy, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hi, Chicky Lexi. It's good to see you. What do you see happening next in my situation with Mark? Seems like he doesn't care and won't do anything to improve this. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, PJ, as well as Mark, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as his soul and his feelings for you, Spirit. Can we connect to what's happening next in this situation with Mark and PJ? 3 cards for what's going to happen next. The Lovers, the 2 of Cups, and the Page of Wands here. What's going on in this energy? We have here the Silence, the Neighborhood, and the Self-Growth. Is it what I think it is? You guys have a lot of chances to interact, but it kind of looks like there's a little bit of a stalemate or nothing moving forward. You know, it's like a stagnant energy. You guys are potentially thinking about each other, but there's not a lot of movement going on. Now, the Lovers and the Two of Cups indicates a romantic situation, an awareness that there's somewhat of a romantic energy between the two of you. Lovers, Two of Cups here is coming through. We also have the Page of Wands here. In college, he seemed to like me, but never really tried to approach me. I messaged him, but he would never respond. Interesting. You have here the Page of Wands. Someone may be thinking of you, but their actions are saying another thing, like they're somewhat distant or disconnected from action making. We have here the Silence card. We have here the Neighborhood, and we also have here the Nourish. So what's going on in this connection currently is there is a distance. There is some type of mental distance, even if you guys are potentially in the same area even, or just at the very least accessible enough to feel like this person should be easy to connect to. Part of this has to do with either Mark putting a great emphasis on self-focus, working on himself, building himself up, and just being like, I don't really want to create cultivate more of a connection with others. He could be in that headspace. We will dive into more of that. So right now, you guys are in the energy of what's going to happen next. The two of you potentially thinking of each other in romantic ways, but not a lot of action or movement happening. That's what's likely to happen next, okay? So we're going to get into what's going on here. Why is this the case, Spirit? I kept messaging, and he thought he just wasn't seeing them, He blocked me and unblocked me, and then now we are not talking. He seemed to live near where I work. Yeah, oh my gosh. All right, 2 more cards, Spirit. Where is this connection heading? Trapped. All right. A partner in crime and hidden. So what I think it is. Okay, is that a yes? I saw him at work one time and he intentionally ignored me. There is this sense that he might need to or feel like he has to pretend to ignore you or something like that. Part of why that's the case is because he seems to be in a situation that he can't get out of. So either he's tied down, either he's dating someone currently and he's not mentioning it or hasn't mentioned it. We have here the Trapped, Accomplice, and Hidden here. He might have a relationship he's not wanting to really reveal to anybody, and he's held down by that. We also have here the Knight of Wands or the Three of Wands here, okay? So overall, the reason for why he's distant and why you guys are going to be entering an energy of thinking of each other romantically, but no action coming through, is because he appears to be tied down by an obligation that he's not wanting to reveal, okay? This could be another person. It could be a child, okay? It could be someone living in his home or something that he is genuinely tied to, like he can't tell. Oh my God. I just got a channeled message of something really intense. It's like there's something he doesn't want you to know. Okay. And that is part of why there is a disconnect here, or why you guys are heading into this sort of disconnected energy. Okay. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Spirit, 2 more cards on this, and that's the reading. What's going on here? Why is this person being like this? Where are they heading towards in their connection? 2 cards on this. We have here home, and we have here clean up. Oh my God, is it just that he has a messy home? All right, so what's going on is that this gentleman's trying to avoid you, to hide something from you, okay? I don't know if he's trying to wrap up something in his life that he's embarrassed by, or if he's trying to just get his life together and he doesn't want you to get involved in that, but he is hiding something deliberately. That's why he's kind of in some type of avoidant energy. Where you guys are heading towards, as far as your question is concerned, what's going to happen next is more of the same energy of there being a romantic vibe, a very clear romantic vibe between you guys, the Lovers and the Two of Cups. These are two of the quintessential tarot cards of romantic interest and bond. The Ace of Cups coming out would have just really brought that home. But for you, there's clear romantic interest between you guys, but this person's just not wanting to put any action into that interest. He's got something in his life that he wants to hide from you. And he wants to wrap that up or clean it up or change it. He feels like he's held down by it, okay? I don't know what else he needs to do to be able to come towards you, but that's the current energy in this reading. I don't think he will ever do anything, honestly. Wish he would actually do something or just tell me, even if he is seeing someone. Yeah, we prefer a more, I think everyone can agree we prefer someone to be straightforward with what they want and if they don't want anything, right? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, man. Good luck to you. First of all, we're going to ring the bell to your eventual success with a person that can communicate. Good luck to you, PJ. All the best to you. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for booking a reading with me. All right, chat. We're going to wrap up now with the last 4 free questions. If you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 4 people, and that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for yet another Tarot Card Live. I really appreciate it, chat. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me for a private reading. The prices are the same as public streams. Only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a quick yes or no, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. You're so welcome, PJ. Good luck to you. All right, clear the energy. Again, we're doing yes or no questions. Hello, Jenna. We're doing yes or no readings today. Well, you're so accessible. I am not. But I am for private readings. I do them in my own time. But thank you. Oh my God. I cannot be more of a hermit. Hello, Jenna. It's good to see you. Chicky Lexi is my sister meeting someone new romantically this month. Clear the energies. Can we connect to Chicky Lexi's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her sister, her higher self, her spiritual team, and her soul, and all those who guide her, and the future of her romantic love life, and any potential love interests that may come along the way for the month of January for Chicky Lexi's sister. 3 cards for will Chicky Lexi's sister be meeting someone new romantically this month? 3 cards for yes or no. The 5 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Here's what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. While the answer is not likely, she will be happy with what's to come. Okay, so the answer is 5 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands here. Not likely this month, but there is a lot of good news to come for her, okay? So the 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, happiness. Your spirit guides do want to say there is good news for her, at the very least in the romantic department. Maybe not this month, but maybe in the month to follow. Very beautiful. Clear the energies. All right, so we're going to get to another person. Creative arts. Why was I up all night thinking about my ex instead? Interest P. I couldn't sleep. Okay, got you. All right, so we're going to clear the energy. So creative arts, we're doing yes or no questions today. Would you like a yes or no reading, or would you like to create a yes or no question? Pretty in Pink. Is M crushing on me? Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Pretty in Pink, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, can we connect to M, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Spirit, is M crushing on Pretty in Pink? 3 cards for yes or no. The Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? Not at this time. It looks like they're kind of devastated by something right now. They might have a crush on somebody else. Pretty in Pink, and they're just like devastated by this person. So the answer is no, unfortunately, but their feelings are kind of on somebody else at this time that they're kind of stuck on. Chariot, Queen of Cups, 9 of Swords here. Beautiful. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying beautiful. You're very welcome, Chicky Lexi. Hello, Hard K Zawar. You're very welcome, Pretty in Pink. All right, so Jenna, should I take a break from tarot readings? I always recommend break from anything that you feel like you're doing too much of. We're going to connect to Jenna, her higher self, rather their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards from specifically Jenna's higher self is what I'm getting. Hijacking the reading for you. 3 cards. Should Jenna take a break from tarot readings? The answer is yes, you should. The Lovers, the 4 of Swords, and the Devil here. Especially when it pertains to love, there is a hyper obsessive energy, especially with romantic energies. So the answer is, without a shadow of a doubt, the Lovers, the 4 of Swords, and the Devil here, there is maybe an addiction here or an obsession here, which your higher self lovingly wants to say a break would be really good for you. A break would be great for you. That is your reading, Jenna. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. All right, so chat, we're going to wrap up with one more last reading. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I appreciate you all very much. I will be back either on Tuesday or Wednesday for 3-card readings if you want to join me for that. If so, feel free to subscribe if you would like to. You don't have to. I don't want to trap you to my channel, but I will be back for more free readings, okay? So see you guys then. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to reconnect to, hold on, the last person for today, which will be Sonali. Sonali, hello to you. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as SM, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Is SM, does SM have feelings for Sonali? 3 cards for yes or no. 7 of Swords, the Star, and the King of Swords. Here's what I think it is. So the answer is not at the moment, not at this time, but your spirit guides want you to know that this doesn't mean that this person can't develop feelings for you. It's just that they're kind of self-focused right now, okay? We have here the 7 of Swords. That's the no energy here. We have the Star and the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is sort of like not really fully connected to their emotions. And with the Emperor coming out here, they more so care more about themselves than trying to have feelings for anyone in particular at this time. So Spirit is saying no, they are kind of too into themselves right now. That is their reading. Thank you so much, Sonali, for coming through. Whether you're dating this person or connecting with them, your spirit guides do what you know. It's not you, it's just them. They want to focus on themselves, okay? All right, so chat, that is the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for joining me today for yet another Tarot Card Live with me, Jenna Rucka's Tarot. I hope that you guys have a fabulous Sunday. If it's Sunday for you, if it's the beginning of Monday, guys, have a beautiful start of your week. And thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to book a private reading, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for to reach out to me. I'll get back to you all as soon as I can, okay? With that said, we're going to wrap up now with our moderators, and then I'm going to head out for the day. See you guys in the future to come. All right, moderators, how would you like to arrange your thingy thing today? Adios, muchachos. I already spelled that wrong. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh my God. Joanna, by the way, I got your donation. We will definitely do your question during the mod portion of the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Erica. See ya. See you too. See you, Jenna. It's always good and always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. Erica, are you over with all your semestral? Oh, you mean semester exams? Yes, I'm done with the fall semester. I'm currently on winter break. That's why I'm on more often, basically. So I'm basically done with the semester. How do I book a private reading? So you go over to Linktree. That's in the description. If you want to send me a message for a private video recording, just type in a message in Linktree, basically, and say, hey, I would like a private reading. there's one with Calendly for live readings, and that's you're scheduling for a specific time, or you just send a message for a video recording, which I believe that's what you would like. And then you just send me a message, hey, I would like a reading on this, and then I'll get back to you via email, okay? You can send your question yet, as long as you got to make sure you put a clear email with it as well, okay? Just so I can be able to get back to you. And then I'll give you all the details after stream, okay? I should still be open for private readings tonight if you would like one. I can send you a recording at the very least before tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST. So I didn't sleep. I'm so sorry to hear that, Camille. Hello to you. You're perfectly right on time. All right, clear the energies. Joanna, when you're ready, feel free to post both of your questions when you're ready. When do I make the payment? When I send you the email. So you can send it now. You can send the payment now if you would like to. And then I just need your question for the video that you would like to have, okay? So you could send it now. Some people do that. But you can do it after you send your email, and then I'll just send you, okay, confirmation. Once you send payment, I'll send you the reading, basically. Payment just confirms your booking, essentially. But it doesn't matter when you do it, just as long as I get it to be able to send you the video. Oh, my goodness. All right, clear the energies. Got it. Thank you. I'll send you the message now. Awesome. I appreciate you, PJ. All right, so Joanna, you're staying here. So me and Steph are talking, friendly, joking, but not too much, like as you mentioned yesterday. Maud, what is next between Steph and me? Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Joanna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. What is coming next for Steph and Joanna? The Fool, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords here. It's what I think it is. It's what I think it is. You guys are heading towards, unfortunately, talking about another past incident that did trouble you. So you guys are heading towards having a conversation. Like you guys, maybe you go from a light conversation, but quickly, but it turns into a talk about the past. All right. And it drums up hurt feelings. Okay. So that's what's likely going to happen next. You guys are going to talk about something fun, and then it turns into something kind of about a past incident, a bad situation or person, and it makes the both of you feel bad. Or there's some type of new conversation about a past event that leaves you both feeling bad. Very interesting. Could you pull more cards on how that is going to turn out from my donation? If you would like to, yeah. So Spirit, 3 more cards. How is this going to turn out? The 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Justice here. So I think it is. What I think it is now. How is it going to turn out? The both of you are going to be hurt by this, and overwhelmingly so, okay? It's a lot of anxiety and insecurity coming through with this energy here, but whatever conversation happened or will happen has had to happen, okay? So it's going to really suck, but it's not the worst sucking feeling, okay? I don't know why I'm saying it like that, because Spirit is saying it's not as intense or as serious as other conversations in other relationships have become. For you guys, it's more of a feeling of, I feel really bad and this sucks. Like this is just so, I don't know why I'm saying this is so dumb. But with the Justice here, whatever conversation you guys have in the future, in the next future, it had to happen. It's gonna suck, but it had to happen, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Oh my gosh. So that is your reading. Hopefully it's fixable. Well, it's justice. It's justice. Whatever it happened is actually a great thing that it did. Maybe it's like a clarifying conversation. It sucks, but thank gosh you guys had it, right? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. You're so welcome, Joanna. Thank you so much for your support and your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to get to Tortoise Love now. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, we need to clarify it and not ignore it for sure. Okay, so Tortoise Love, when you're ready, well, we're up to you now. We Vibes isn't here at the moment. We Vibes, we love you. You are loved. You're appreciated. I feel like I should receive messages either from my childhood friend, or our elementary teacher. If any of them have anything for me, I will appreciate that. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're to connect to Tortoise Love's higher self, her spiritual team, and others who guide her, as well as the energies that represent her childhood friend A. Please and thank you. May we connect to the elementary teacher's energy as well, and any additional energetic sources that are connected to these two for clarity for Tortoise Love. Spirit, 3 cards. Is there any messages from either of these two energies? Please and thank you. One more. That's what I think it is. Is that a yes for both? Well, for 2, they don't really have, it's more of they have judgments, okay? Both of their energies has observed the way that you've been transforming visually, and they want to say you look really beautiful. You're looking really beautiful, friend. We have here the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Judgment here. But there are 2 messages coming through. One, they really think that you look almost like one of them saying ethereal, okay? And lastly, with the Judgment coming through, they also feel like you have some valuable friendships that they hope that you continue to cultivate. They would like some of your friends that you've been having in your circle. Okay, so two kind of opinions about friendship, but also about your visual looks, but in the most friendly way, not about trying to bring you down or trying to put you above anyone else. That's a really important vibe coming through. I don't want you to feel like you're being compared to other people. This is only about you and only specifically for you. You look really great, Tortoise Love, is what they want to say to you. Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups here. We also have here the Judgment as well. We like also how your friendships are developing. We like a lot of the people in your friendship circle. Continue to pour into them. They seem like really good folk, okay? So that is your reading, Tortoise Love. This is the energy coming through, kind of just their thoughts and their opinions, not really advice or anything, okay? So look at that. How lovely. So that is your reading, Tortoise Love. Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to get to our next person now with Vivi. Vivi, are you here? And would you like a reading? If you're not here, you're totally okay. Oh, there you are. Hello, Vivi. Would you like to post your question? There you are. Clear the energies. What would my spiritual team like me to know at the present moment? Absolutely. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Vivi, as well as your spiritual team, all those who guide you at this present time. Your spiritual team of Vivi, disconnecting from the previous energies, please and thank you. And 3 cards, what would you like Vivi to know at this present moment? The Emperor! The 3 of Swords. One more. And the 10 of Wands. This is what I think it is. That's interesting. They want to talk about a family member, potentially a father of yours, a father figure type energy. And they're saying that there are hurt feelings from somebody, but for you, you don't have to make someone's feelings the burden for you, okay? Even if someone wants to return and make things right with you, you don't have to have that be a burden for you. So it looks like if you have an absent father or an absent family member who happens to be masculine, someone wants to make life right by coming towards you and making amends with you, okay? We have the cards of the Emperor, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands here. And then we also have the energy of this return with the 6 of Cups, okay? So that is your reading, Vivi. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you so much to your spirit guides for connecting with me. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to get to Camille now. Camille, are you ready for your reading? That's my father, yes. Looks like he wants to make things right with you. But again, your spirit guides are saying you don't got to make that your burden, you know, if that's not something that you want to really deal with. All right, so my cat learned how to open doors for himself. Oh my God, it's over. I wasn't home for a day and this MF let another cat that pissed in my room. That and then your question is whatever comes out. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Camille. Oh no. That's hilarious though. Respectfully, that's hilarious. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. You're very welcome, Vivi. Thank you so much for coming through. Spirit in 3 cards. Can we connect to Camille's higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as the deities, entities, anomalies, and beings who watch over him? Spirit in 3 cards. Collective energy, whatever comes out for him in 3 cards. The Empress, the 4 of Swords, the Lovers. That's what I think it is. Somebody, you don't have to worry about someone too much because they can take care of themselves, okay? Fascinating. Empress, the 4 of Swords, the Lovers here. It's almost like everything is going to be okay because there's going to be someone either can take care of themselves or they're going to be looked after or something like that. I'm not really certain what this Lovers is, but it's just like there's a big energy of where this person's getting taken care of, okay? Fascinating. So that is your reading, Camille. The diddler. Oh my goodness. Close out the reading. Thank you so much, Camille, for coming through. I appreciate you. We're going to get to Devin now. Last but not least, Devin, you're very welcome, Camille. Thank you so much for coming through. Devin, would you like your reading? Forgot to remove the timestamp. Just realized. No worries. You're good. Close out the previous reading. I think New York is known for the most popular hot dog eating contest, but don't quote me on that, though. I'm only talking about that because they're called glizzies. Yes, I will take a reading from reading when it comes to dancing from my spirit guides. How do they feel about doing it? So clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Devin's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her ancestors. That's interesting. The ancestors want to come through to be able to have some input here. And 3 cards from the collective energies that we connected to for Devin. What do you guys think of Devin dancing? What are the opinions of Devin choosing to pursue dancing? How do you feel about it? 4 of Pentacles. The Hermit. The 3 of Swords here. Okay. They want you to dance for yourself, okay? They specifically are saying, we would love for you to dance for yourself. And it's kind of some of the opinions. Is it what I think it is with this energy? It's what I think it is now. They kind of are wondering if you decide to be more public with your dancing to consider that if you like post it online or you're doing it in like a public setting, they kind of are saying to prepare yourself because the men are going to be ruthless, but not in like a mean way, in like a hyper masculine type of way. We have here the 4 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 3 of Swords here. Like almost just if you do it for yourself, that's awesome. But if you're going to do it publicly, just prepare yourself because some of the things these guys will be saying and doing are going to hurt your feelings, okay? They're just saying it's going to get nasty. Whenever anybody, male, female, or self-identifying, they're just saying the men, they got comments for days. I think that's what they want to tell you. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. They need to in their mouth. Oh my goodness. Ain't new to haters. Yeah, basically it's just prepare yourself. If you want to just do it for your own solo, for your partner, for like any, friends, family, or anything like that, or sharing in like group chat and stuff, feel free to do so, but prepare yourself for the public vibe of it. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Alrighty, with that said, chat, that is officially the end of the stream. Short one today. I will be back either tomorrow or Wednesday for some more readings. Chat, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, Joanna. Have a great one. Devin, Camille, Tortoise Love, Vivi, Joanna, We Vibes, wherever you are, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a beautiful evening, night, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And have a beautiful, beautiful start to your week, okay? See you, everyone. Have a good one and have some fun, okay? See you and goodbye.